Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to look at Kingdomania, specifically the Super Ball. So, Kingdomania is a game published by Funko Games. This is a collectible game. You're going to have all sorts of different Disney characters that you can unlock and get with these different packs, like the Super Ball or the Super Pack. This one here, you're going to have two random characters in it, and these random characters will be different Disney characters, and you're going to have enough to play one level of the game, which is the normal mode of the game itself. You can play a multi-level game version of the game, but you only need multiple of the Super Bowls or the main Super Pack. So in this game, you're going to be playing as Disney characters. You're going to be trying to protect the program that you're in. So you're going to try to move patches over to the Nexus to repair your program and prevent glitches from making it there. If you ever have two patches in the Nexus, you win the game at the beginning of the turn. If you at the beginning of the turn have two glitches there, you lose the game. So let's go ahead down the table here. I'll show you how the game plays, just get a general idea how the game flows with that, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is Kingdomania, and this is going to be the Super Ball. You're going to get this in this really neat little ball, and everything's going to be inside there. You're going to get two random characters. In this case, we got Aurora, and we got Prince Ali. And you're going to get enough components to play one level. Now, you get the die, and you'll get two glitch spaces, you'll get two patch spaces. Now the idea of this game here is you're going to try to get two patches to the Nexus before two glitches get there. At the beginning of every round, you're going to check to see which is the case. Do you have two glitches in the Nexus? If you do, you lost the game. If you have two patches in the Nexus, you've won the game. Otherwise, you continue playing. You're going to take two different actions, and you're going to attempt to push these patches into the Nexus and keep these glitches away. When you set up the board, and what's going to generally happen is your glitches and patches will be two spaces away from the board. On your turn, you can move up to two spaces, so you can move to two adjacent rooms, or you can warp between two spaces if they have these little warps in them. Additionally, you can unlock, so if I got more characters for the game and I go to the unlock space, I'm allowed to start the game set up with a locked character off to the side or item. If I go to that space and I meet that challenge, I'll be able to unlock that character or item and use it to help me out. Now if I go here and I try to do that, I take a look at the symbols in that space. So in this case, it has a lot of different symbols and it has a number 6. Then I'm going to take a look at my character and see what they're best at. In this case, Aurora is really good at heart or love. So in order to defeat that space, I'm going to have to get a 7. So I'm going to need a 3 or higher. If I roll this on the dice, I automatically succeed. So I just actually did. But if I roll again, I got a 3, I also succeeded. If I do that, I get to unlock the thing that I had there. If I roll a glitch, the glitches move one glitch moves one space closer to the Nexus, the player's choice. The other thing you can do is pushes, and pushes are basically going to be, let's say, I want to try to move this patch that way. So it has two different symbols on here, heart and the shield, and you take a look at the character here, and the shield's only 2 and the heart's 4, so I want to use that. I need to get a 3, or got a glitch instead. And you can do the same action twice, so if I wanted to try again, I could. Other things you can do is you can throw, but throw will only come into effect when you have multiple levels. So if you collect more of these or get the base super game pack, then you'll have multiple levels and you'll have more characters and more stuff to do, which is cool. So that in a real quick nutshell is how you're going to take your turns. You're going to take up to 2 actions and you're going to do one of those things. You're basically going to move and try to push things away or towards, glitches away, patches towards. In addition to that, each of these characters has a special ability, and when you spend the special ability, you simply flip the card over. Whoops, special ability flipped over to this side, it means it's used. So Aurora here, when anyone rolls a glitch, each other character on your level recharges their power, which is really cool. This one here, Prince Ali, before another character on your level rolls, they can get an extra +2 bonus. So these two could work together. I mean, I give Aurora +2 bonus on her turn. If she rolls a glitch, she can reset Prince Ali to help in the future. So that's it. That, in a nutshell, is going to be how you play Kingdomania. Let's go ahead back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on the game. Okay, so this is a light game. This game here is meant for 6 and up. So 6 and 8, this is going to be a great game, especially if they love Disney. These little chunky pieces that you get that are like blocky, sort of, I guess, 8-bit or whatever art they're trying to go for, are really cool. And there's a lot of different, I think 40 different characters you can get. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a lot of different characters you can get to play the game. And each of them have their own like little ability. So they are different from each other. And the kids can start learning strategy on trying to pair up the characters that complement each other for trying to win the game. Also, as you go along and you get more of these, or the Super Pack, you're going to get more levels. You can custom create your levels. You can have 2-level games going, or just 1 level where you have just like the stuff that you would like in there, and the neat terrain with that. And like I said, you do get random characters with this, so you get different characters you can play with, and replayability is simply just swapping those characters out. Also, the board's a little random when you start up the game. In general, though, your glitch spaces and your patch spaces will be 2 away-ish from the Nexus, or you want them to be at least. Or more if you, I don't know that you can. Either way, they're just generally going to be 2 spaces away. So overall component quality, great, especially for how much you pay for this thing. Not very much. This is standalone, so you can just get this and be fine, and the kids can play with it, and you can see how they like it. Its rule set is definitely straightforward and simple enough for 6 to 8-year-olds, so which is really, really good. So if you're looking for one of their first games they could play, and especially if they like Disney, this would be a great one to pick up for them. So that's my thoughts on Kingdomania. Thank you for watching.